Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. Today I wanted to share, I've been really busy, you guys. I know I haven't been uploading, but I have been very busy with my, the design team for Carnation Crafts. And I can't share any of the things that I've created because they have certain times that they air things, and before then it just for their eyes only. So, but today I took the day off from working on that to create my tags for the annual Scrap the World shape tag swap, Christmas shape tag swap, and I still got to clean it up a little bit, but I want to share with you what I created, and I'm going to share the two dies that I used to create my project. I used this lantern die, and I believe Nicole Silhouette designed this one. I don't have a link for this one, and I use a gnome die that I bought that has a heart, like a body that's holding a heart. And the reason I chose this one is because, I can use it for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to share with you what I created. And I created something similar a couple years ago, but I wasn't able to get in the swap. But this year I was able to get in, so I'm going to share with you what I created. I created a gnome lantern. Look at how cute this is, you guys. Let me put it down. You don't have to be looking at my hands, right? So there's what I created, and I love the way it looks. I didn't use all the pieces to the lantern, and I didn't use all the pieces for the gnome die. For the gnome die, all I used was the hat, the nose, and the beard. And for the lantern, I used it comes in two pieces to do a shaker. That's why you saw two lanterns in the package. But I didn't use the silhouette part because I wanted it to be a see-through. And I can see some glue strings here, and I really need to take my heat gun to it to get rid of all those little glue webs. And that'll get rid of that. If you guys don't know that, that's how to get rid of that. But I just completed them. They're not even completely dry. I added some this glitter glue that I use on all my projects, or most of my projects, that my friend Carolyn sent me. And all I did was add it to the beard. I didn't add it to anything else. I might add it to the little pom-pom. It's actually just a little foam ball. I thought I had teeny tiny white pom-poms, and I didn't. But I did have teeny tiny foam balls in white, so I added that there. I might add little stickles. This was just like an afterthought. I did have some twine that is black and white, like the buffalo check. And because I wanted to do the hat with the buffalo check paper, I know usually I do like a version, shabby chic style, whatever I'm creating. But today I just wanted to do something different. So I added this twine to match the hat. And normally I don't use stickers, but this time I decided to pull out some of my Christmas stickers and use them. So I've had these little stickers that had little like coffee mugs, and they had little other extra embellishments, and one of them was this little holly leaf. So I added it to the hat. The beard and the nose I cut out in white, and then I just used a alcohol marker and a skin tone to color in the nose. I did add dimension, and I'm going to share with you what I discovered now that I'm on this design team. A lot of their stuff is decoupage, and their decoupage is layering, and for it to be dimension in between the layers. And I don't have the pin flare that they use, but I have this clear silicone that I bought by mistake thinking it was glue, because there is a Loctite glue that works very well that I use. But so I bought this one, and it was the wrong thing, but I tried it. And as long as you don't smash it all the way down, I add a dab of this to the little nose, and then I just put it on there and push it down as far down as I want. If I wanted a little bit more height, then I wouldn't really push it down. It takes a little bit to dry, but you leave it alone and it will dry, and it's translucent, so you don't see it. Beats messing around with trying to cut a dimensional foam tape into little small circles or squares or whatever. This really helped me, so I really like this. If I can find this, I will link it in the description box, and I will link the gnome die in the description box. I don't think I'll find the lantern, um, but I know the gnome I just got on Amazon, so I'll be able to link that. I did use some clear acetate here. And then if you see, there's like a little gemmy Christmas tree from Hobby Lobby that I bought 2 or 3 years ago, guys, and I never used them. And when I was creating these tags, I was looking for something to put inside the lantern's belly, and I found this little gem tree, Christmas tree. So I put him in there with some artificial snow. I always use the same snow. It is a shaker. I didn't put too much in there of the snow because I didn't want it to cover up the tree. I just wanted a little sparkle here and there. And I cut layers and layers and layers, guys, of cardstock because I was just using a regular 65-pound weight. So I had to cut, I think this thing probably has like 12, 13 layers that I cut the lantern out of. And then I usually during the holidays, they have all these little flower picks and sprays that you can pick up that are snowy and different things like that. Well, I had picked this up a few years ago as well. So I just snipped off a little piece of this little pine branch that I had. When I went to the thrift store a while back, I think I shared this. I bought a bag that had packages of this little garland. And these are teeny tiny Christmas trees. Christmas lights. And I snipped some off of there to add to my little, my little branch here that really kind of looks like a Christmas tree. So I added the little lights there. And I hauled something else. And let me grab it really quick because I want to share it with you guys. You might be able to find it because I just picked it up. I happened to be at, was it Ross? I think it was Ross. And they had this, this little teeny tiny bell garland. And it's 72 inches long, guys, right here. And it's little jingle bell tree garland. And I only paid like $6, $5.99 for it. Yes, and I picked it up at Ross. And they had it in this color and they had it in silver. So I picked up the red because I knew I wanted to work with something with traditional colors. And originally I wanted to put like a garland of the little bells going from side to side. But the problem was that the beard was in the way, and I didn't want to cover up any of the gnome's beard. So I decided not to do that. But I did cut a couple of pieces. Just a little piece that had a couple bells dangling from it, and I added it in there. This poinsettia is from Hobby Lobby. These little pine cones as well. They come with red berries and the pine cone, and I believe I picked them up at Hobby Lobby a few years back. I've had them a while. And I always use my trusty Martha Stewart pine needle branch punch. So I punched out some green pine needles, pine branches. And that's my tag, guys. And again, it's see-through in the back. I didn't add any of the layering in the back or anything. I still have glue strings on here. But I love the way they came out. So we have 3 partners in the group. So I created all my tags. I still haven't packaged it together. That's what I'm going to try and complete today because I have a lot of deadlines. A lot. or should I say, I have a deadline, and they're all of my 4 things that I really need to work on: swaps, design team stuff, and Christmas stuff or ornaments. They're all due at the same time, guys. So I today, like I said, today I decided to take a break because this is due. Like, something's due on the 27th, something's due on the 7th, something's due on the 20, like on the 30th. So everything is due like back to back. So I really had to take a break and finish these because this is the first deadline that I have, or the shortest, which is on the 27th. But these are the tags that I created for the Scrap the World shape tag swap. I hope that you like what I created, and I hope that this inspires you. And I will post the link to whatever I can find in the description box in case you want to recreate them. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.